Watch and listen at riotradio.ca.
So this is your first show at UB Taylor's. What can we expect from you
I can't give away any secrets. You can expect, I'd say the best way to put it would be a half hour of power. It's going to be pretty sweet.
like foobar pop?
A little bit of that.
Let's talk about how you got started. You said in one interview that your evolution as an MC was almost utilitarian in nature. How did that transition happen?
It was kind of like, it was exactly that, where I was in like a rock and roll band as a teenager, longer ago than I care to admit. And basically I just got tired of carrying stuff around, really. We had a drummer quit in the band we were in, and me and another guy were like, man, we should just take a drum machine around. It's like way lighter, no guitar amps, no other people. And so since then it's been good.
Musically, you said you listen to almost everything. What is it about Cypress Hill's album Black Sunday that inspired you?
Definitely the Insane in the Brain video. That was like, I saw that for the first time when I don't even know how old, but I saw it and I was just like, I want to do that. That is exactly what I want to do. It's like a crazy rap show with people jumping all over the place and smoke in the air and all that stuff. Yeah, stage smoke.
With just over 7.3 million views on YouTube, is Out for Rip the unofficial Canadian anthem?
I don't know, it'd be weird for me to start saying that, I think, but I know a lot of other people have approached me and been like, dude, like, that's like the next Canadian anthem, like, that's so sweet. Like, and in the comments too, like, if you look, that's one of the most common comments is like, it's the new national anthem, which is fine by me.
How did Out for Rip happen?
The song itself, it was actually inspired by a couple of American buddies of mine, and I'm in a group with some guys from Pittsburgh and Baltimore. And anytime we're hanging out, we're always doing our local accents, like the Hoser one for me, or the like Pittsburgh dialect. And those guys were like, "Man, you should write a whole track in Hoser talk." I was like, "No problem," and it just kind of happened.
How long did it take to film the video?
It was pretty quick. I came up with I had the idea in my head, and the day we did it, it was like the last nice day of sunlight. It was like 2 years ago in the fall. And I called all the dudes, and we drove out to where we were gonna shoot it. And then like on the way out, I explained, I was like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go here. And we shot it in probably 6 hours. And the editing took a lot longer, obviously. It's over a course of about a month, but it was shot really quickly.
Did you edit it?
I co-edited. I kind of like pointed at things and
You produced it?
yeah, I guess so. That's a way better way to say it.
You toured a lot last year. Tell us about life on the road.
Life on the road is my favorite thing to do by far. I've always wanted to do it. The whole last year I toured my ass off by myself mostly, just me and my minivan with my like bunk built in the back, and drive mostly in BC and Alberta out west. But it was awesome, just cruising around, playing shows. Kind of really enjoyed the like solitude of driving around by yourself, and it's kind of like quiet all day and then like insane at night for a couple hours, and then nice quiet day the next day. Wouldn't trade it for anything.
Right. I've been giving them stare. Do you find it's easier to tour as a solo artist?
Definitely, yeah. It's at this level at least, like kind of in the starting out phases where financially and logistically, it's just like you don't have to worry about timing it with anybody else or people's schedules. It's really hard to take. Like I took 2 months off in the summer, but if I had 4 other people to bring, it would be a little dicier. And then financially too, you don't make a lot of money on the road, which everybody kind of knows that. So it's like doing it solo is like a good way to afford to be able to keep doing it. Like you can make just enough money that you can like pay your bills when you come home and be ready to do it again. So yeah, I think it's way more efficient in a lot of ways.
Sweet. What's next for you?
That's a good question. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't I like to know? I'm not sure. I've been working on a lot of stuff off and on. I've been taking the last month or two. I've taken a break and just kind of gone back to my regular job, which is like painting houses and carpentry, just to like take a breather from the whole like being on the computer all day and writing. But I'd love to get out and tour again in the summer and into the fall. Got an album in the works, but I started and then I hit like a little bit of a roadblock, just like creatively. I was like, just kept banging my head against the wall. So I was like, I'll take some time off and come back to it.
Would that be like your first full album?
It would be my first solo album, yeah. I've put out stuff with a bunch of other groups, 3 or 4 different albums. Did a kids album a couple years ago. That was the last thing I was working on before Out for a Rip came out. Was I was playing in schools and doing children's hip hop.
How do you do kids hip hop?
It's really easy. You just rap about like dump trucks and like the ABCs and mud puddles and robots, and we put on funny hats and things like that. And no bad language, of course. Very, very different from Out for a Rip.
Do you find it hard to separate the both, or do you go to like a different character for the kid stuff?
Definitely a different character. The first few times we did it, I was a little like worried about 2 characters like merging at the wrong time, like, you know, getting a little 5-year-old girl heckling me and like the Out for a Rip guy maybe coming out and saying the wrong thing. But
Did you get heckled?
we got heckled by a couple little girls, yeah.
Really?
1 or 2 out of a ton of shows we did. One little girl kept throwing grass at us, and it was just like not cool.
She must have really liked you.
Yeah. I forget about that. I forgot about how that's how kids operate.
Yeah. Are you gonna keep working on the album, or are you gonna develop your YouTube channel?
Probably if I was to prioritize things, the album would be first. We got a few songs that I'd like to make videos for, and that would be, I guess, once I got those, then I would maybe start working on the YouTube channel. Been talking to a few friends about maybe doing like working on an Out for a Rip like screenplay for a movie. That's a big, well in the future idea, but that would probably tie into the YouTube channel in some way.
Out for the Rip meets Foo Bar?
Something like that, yeah. I just played with Diener actually last weekend, 2 weekends ago, and it's a good fit for a show.
Sweet. All right, are you ready for rapid fire?
I don't know. You just told me about this rapid fire a minute ago. I'm petrified.
So, I'm gonna just either ask you something or just say something, and you say whatever comes to your mind.
Okay, do I need to do like push-ups first or get
If you want.
ready? No, I don't want to do that.
Number of times you say sorry in one day.
22.
Okay. Outdoor hockey.
Wait, that's a lot. Awesome.
Great Canadian tuxedo. Have you ever rocked it?
Absolutely.
Your order at Tim Hortons.
Large dark roast, 1 cream, 1 sugar.
Will you always be leaf?
I will always be leaf.
You put maple syrup on.
Everything.
Parlez-vous français?
No.
How do you feel about Justin Bieber in one word?
Shitty. Oh, can I say that? I forgot to ask if I could swear.
It's recorded, so we can just like. Beep.
Yeah, believe it.
Are you gonna watch his roast?
He's got a roast.
Ultimate poutine would have what on it?
Bacon,
Just bacon.
gravy, cheese.
Okay. Best Rob Ford moment?
Ooh, every single one of them.
A.
Yeah,
Ketchup chips, yay or nay?
absolutely.
Actual worst case Ontario.
Ooh. Well, you need to clarify, is that a town or a situation, or I'm just saying what I think about it. Actual worst case Ontario. Oh man, I'm thinking too much. Pass.
Come back to it. How many Harewood dinner jackets do you own?
None.
None?
I own, let me preface that by saying I own lots of Tamworth dinner jackets.
Oh. What kind of pizza would you be?
I would be all mushrooms, lots of bacon.
Ultimate moment with Nana.
Going out for a rip, believe it or not, and smoking cigarettes.
Most random thing found in Dad's pool house.
Ooh, deer antlers.
Country music.
Love it.
And lastly, from Ashley Buchholz of USS, he said to tell us about skunk tails.
Skunk tails. Skunk tails is a top secret operation that Ash and I have on the go, and I feel like it would not be in my liberty to divulge any of that information right now. It's serious though. If one word answer, serious.
Sweet. Love that. Keep it. Actual worst case Ontario.
Running out of darts.
Excellent. Any final words?
Hope everybody here enjoys the show tonight. They will. Awesome night. Don't run out of darts.